Have you ever wondered, what is it that makes a great teacher truly extraordinary? Picture this, a small town in the heart of America, where life was simple and the biggest event of the week was the Friday night high school football game. In this town lived a woman named Margaret. Margaret was not your average resident. She was a teacher, and not just any teacher, but a truly extraordinary one. Margaret taught English at the local high school. She was well loved by her students, not because she was easygoing or lenient, but because she had a knack for making each student feel seen, heard, and understood. She had a talent for turning the most mundane lessons into captivating stories, and she had a way of making each student feel like they were the hero of their own tale. One student, in particular, stood out to Margaret. His name was Tommy. Tommy was quiet, kept to himself, and struggled with his grades. He was often overlooked by his other teachers, but not by Margaret. She saw potential in Tommy, a spark that no one else seemed to notice. Margaret decided to take Tommy under her wing. She spent extra time with him after school, helping him with his homework and encouraging him to express himself through his writing. She saw how passionate he was about animals and suggested he write a story about his dog, Max. Tommy was hesitant at first, but with Margaret's encouragement, he began to write. Weeks turned into months, and Tommy's writing began to improve. He started participating more in class, and his grades began to improve. He found a voice he didn't know he had, all thanks to Margaret. One day, Tommy decided to enter a local writing competition. He worked on his story for weeks, pouring all his love for Max and his newfound passion for writing into his work. When the results came in, Tommy had won first place. He was overjoyed, but he knew he couldn't have done it without Margaret. So what makes a great teacher truly extraordinary? It's not the grades their students receive or the number of years they've been teaching. It's their ability to see potential in every student, to turn mundane lessons into captivating stories, and to make students feel seen, heard, and understood. In the story of Margaret and Tommy, we witnessed an extraordinary teacher who saw potential in a quiet, overlooked student and helped him find his voice through writing. This story serves as a reminder that the impact of a great teacher extends far beyond the walls of a classroom. To sum it up, a great teacher is one who can turn the ordinary into the extraordinary, who can see beyond the surface and help each student discover their own unique potential. They are the ones who make learning a journey of discovery and growth. So here's to all the Margarets out there, the unsung heroes who are shaping the future, one student at a time. Remember, it's not about what you teach, but how you teach it that truly makes a difference.